middle of the night to play your handheld because
Bro,
you don't
right?
want to go to bed, but
No.
it's your parents told you it's
Yeah,
bedtime.
parents like it's
Oh my
bedtime, but then you're
God.
like, but I want to play Link.
I want
The Legend
like,
of Zelda
literally,
Ocarina.
I would have to hold the
Wait.
flashlight with my mouth to see the screen.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro, the
And
struggle.
I just slobber all over my
The
chest. Like,
struggle. The struggle is real. Hello, everybody.
Ugh.
Welcome to Vboomer Podcast, a podcast about VTubers in their 30s. What's a Vboomer, you might ask? Well, all these young little shits on social media are like, here, you got responsibilities as a 30-plus-year-old person. You can't be a VTuber. That's cringe. So I was like, if we call old people that we don't like boomers, and we call VTubers a VTuber, let's just smash those together. We're Vboomers now.
Vboomers.
Over there, right next to me, this beautiful man is Sergeant Sage.
Why, hello there. I'm the
Ah.
beautiful man, Sergeant Sage.
That little gremlin you may know and love from our second ever guest on the podcast is Yukiscribbles. She's back again for another one.
Hi.
She did not come out of Sage's pants this time. YouTube algorithm, please have mercy on us.
Yeah, I came out of his butt this time.
Yep.
Like a
Because I
reverse
wore them
face hugger.
chaps.
Yep. Like a reverse
Like a
face
reverse face hugger? Oh,
Yep.
God.
Oh my God.
hugger. Yeah, it's like a face hugger, only you got to take a poop. It's just a really big poop. I'm making a South Park joke and no one's going to get it except maybe Sage.
No, it's
so-
because I'm a hamster.
Yeah.
John
All
Bottom
I'm
was the
picturing
shit.
is Mr. Slave.
Oh no, Mr. Slave.
Oh no.
Lemmy
And-
Winks, if you will.
And
To be
that
particular.
lovely lady over there is the Abyssal Scene Princess herself, Kirari Mochizuki.
Hello.
She changed her colors and
I
it
did
threw me
change my
off for
colors.
a second.
I'm
I
sorry.
was like,
Oh no.
I did change my colors.
Everything's out of whack.
I am now blue.
it's okay. My
Dabba-dee-dabba-die.
hand is.
Dabba-dee-dabba-da.
I sent you a picture of my hand. It is splattered with a bunch of blue and yellow and green.
Phrasing.
What I do?
Yeah, what's the phrasing? She
What'd I do?
literally
Oh, no,
she
Jesus
literally
Christ.
pointed out the
Oh, God.
literally pointed out the colors.
Bro, look, all I'm saying is the tiny hamster is like, yes, I've seen Homer Simpson lately. He was very energetic.
Oh my god.
Yuki, I must say I do love the wedding doggo.
Oh, I
What? I am
accidentally-
not getting married. What?
No.
Sorry.
I got sent a picture of a wedding
Here
doggo.
comes the dog.
Nope, I'm out.
It is,
I'm out.
it is a dog in its
Oh,
own dress.
Yeah, her name is Queso.
Aw,
Queso.
that's a cute name.
Like the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really old. She was the ring bearer.
Aw, that's so cute.
And
Adorable.
Shades, I believe she's a golden.
Yes, she is.
Heck
I sent you the
yeah.
picture, Shades.
Yuki, who are these people? You know what? We'll say that for after the podcast is over.
Yeah.
Just two very young people.
Oh no.
Just two very young people and their lovely queso.
Is he pregnant?
Well, no. To be
Oh.
fair, they have been dating since middle school. They went all the way through college together, and now they're getting
That is
married. You know,
adorable.
Well, yeah.
It
I
is.
think
Yes,
I like that.
they were
Probably
each
going to be a
other's first
relationship.
loves.
It's probably going to be a relationship that lasts. If you can make it through middle school, through high school, and through college, and still want to be together, and you probably live together through college, you're probably going to be together.
I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure they did. The first semester they didn't because they lived on campus and the women's and men's dorm rooms are separate. But after that,
No
they got an
what?
off-campus apartment together.
I have a story about women's and men's dorm.
Comment
Oh, no.
section. Really
In
quick.
the military.
Sage.
Go ahead.
Hold
Yes,
on.
really quick. Go ahead.
Because our metrics have been so shit lately. Comment section. Are you still shacked up with your high school sweetheart? Leave a like and a comment below and comment how long you guys have been together. If you aren't, what happened? Maybe we'll talk about it on the next podcast.
You peed on my cat.
Oh,
This shot is scary, by the way.
the shot is scary.
I'm like swirling it around the shot glass, right?
Yeah.
And it's leaving a line. Like that's how
Oh,
syrupy it
no.
is. Is like I tip
Oh
it
yeah,
up
that's
and it just
Canadian.
leaves a line. Yeah.
Also,
They put the maple syrup in this.
if you're
Oh.
wondering why we're celebrating, we have hit 82 subscribers.
82.
And then some,
This
because
is
I think those numbers are still going higher.
this isn't the real
Thank you.
celebration though. The
No.
real celebration is when we hit 100.
Yes.
Our first 100.
Yes.
All right.
I'm ready.
Uh,
I'm ready. So,
here I go.
he's got it. He's got it. Chug, 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 chug.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
That is the cheapest Canadian whiskey I've ever had.
Oh my
Oh, God.
gosh.
Comment section. Can we
Sage,
get some
please.
07s in the comment section for Sergeant Sage?
Now I need to wash it down with some 91 proof rum. Let's go.
I got some fun.
91? Only 91?
Oh, that's
Only
so
91?
that was the right.
Hey Shades, do you think that this pork
sorry.
is bad? I think this pork is bad. I think
94.
that's gray. That's some gray meat. That's some gray meat.
Yeah, it's
There was
94
some-
proof. My bad.
Okay, comment section. We're going to have a food safety thing real quick. If it smells funny, don't eat it.
Mm-hmm. If it's slimy, don't eat it.
But comment section, don't
If
worry.
it's gray, don't eat it.
Okay, now we can't make that joke. Never mind.
I'm just waiting for Karate to add something.
We've
gone down the line.
If it walks away, don't eat it.
It's gained sentience.
Ooh.
It's too far gone. Don't do it.
Man, I can still feel that Canadian whiskey coating my throat. This is gross. Oh
Yeah.
well. I blame Canada, but it's fine.
Okay.
We love you anyways.
I blame the polar bears.
God dang polar bears.
Bro. What do we want to talk about first? Do we want to talk about the Twitch viewbot nonsense? The purple
What
app
don't we wanna talk about?
nonsense?
Yeah,
'Cause
the
I
purple
don't
app
know if we
nonsense.
want to talk about the purple app anymore, because last time we talked about the purple app, YouTube was like, hey, frick your discoverability and your chicken strips.
Not my
Purple
Not the
app.
chicken strips.
Yeah. No, I kid you not.
Thanks, Karate, you owe me a Coke. Or the Dutch
Fair.
equivalent of you owe me something.
Yeah.
I'm imagining
I
the Dutch
came up with no
equivalent.
search results for such purple app.
Really?
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you see it now, don't you?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
I guess we're just gonna have to avoid talking about the fact that Stableronaldo, before he went over to kick.
Yep.
Well, you know what? We're already not getting discovered anyway, so you know what? We might as well watch Full Bore Into the Breach. So, Stableronaldo, before he went over to kick, that great website that totally doesn't have their streamers stream until they it's a polite way to say,
Graduate.
yeah, before they graduate their subscription to
from
life. Yeah, before they graduate from the Vtuber agency known as Life. That's L.I.F.E. Don't know what the acronym's for. Comment section. Make up a clever acronym. So, yeah. Before
Legging
he
it
went over-
forever. There you go.
Yeah, totally.
Legging it forever.
Totally.
Mhm.
So before Stableronaldo went over to the green application, he totally was not told by his agency that they were going to bot his views so he could get a better contract.
Oof.
He's confirmed this in
Yeah.
a tweet, actually.
I honestly think that some of the blame is him for allowing the if he did it.
He
I
didn't.
didn't actually look at the article.
did
He
not.
didn't do it. Okay.
He did not.
So then the blame squarely lies on the agency. They
Mm.
should be ashamed for what they did. I understand wanting to get the best deal you can for your client because that's your job. But when you start using
mhm.
means other than legitimate to get the results that you want, you're just taking shortcuts and it's going to hurt you in the long run.
Yeah.
Not only that, but it's probably
Oh,
gonna
the
hurt.
Canadian whiskey popped back up to say hi. Hey, Canadian whiskey.
Well, that's a really good way to gain following on a lie, like straight out
Oh,
off
yeah.
the bat too.
Mhm.
And not many people like that because the numbers don't compute and people start asking questions later.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing too is when you decide that you're big enough and you don't want to pay for them, then all of a sudden there's a dip in the amount of viewers
Mm.
that you have, and it's just like, okay, the next milestone, we need to add more bots because we need to make it seem like you're growing a little bit more. We're gonna add more bots. We're gonna add more bots. Then all of a sudden, all the bots are gone, and it's just like, oh my god, what happened to his channel?
Yep.
Like it's gone. Like, yeah.
Comment section. I want you to know right now, if I ever hear that you're viewbotting, I will come to your house. I will sleep with your mom. I'll do it.
And
Poppy?
and
No.
he'll have her make him breakfast in the morning too.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's gonna be bacon and eggs
Damn.
and some toast. It's gonna be sourdough toast. And it's just gonna be
Sourdough.
for me and your mom. Yeah. And
Yep.
some sangria.
Damn.
And I'm gonna
You're gonna
drink
have to
it
get
off of her.
you're gonna have to get cereal.
I'm gonna drink it off of her. And you're just gonna eat your shitty little stale little no milk ass having cereal.
You're gonna have to
In
use
front of
water
me and your
because you're out
mom.
of milk.
Yeah.
Oh
exactly.
no.
Oh, the
Exactly.
struggle meal.
'Cause they
What
used
was your
all of the
favorite
milk.
struggle meal?
Because
This is just getting worse.
comment section, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do is your mom's making me breakfast. I'm gonna pour out all the milk down the sink. I'm gonna do it. I'm
And
crazy.
stare at
While
you while he
making
does it,
eye
too.
contact.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unflinching eye contact. Don't view bot your bullshit. It seriously makes me concerned. Yuki, don't worry, we're gonna loop back into struggle meals here in a minute. It makes me
Oh,
concerned
heck yeah.
because like if the top 2% are doing it, how much of Twitch is just bullshit and lies? How much?
Yeah.
Are we in fact built upon a house of cards and deception? There's no way to say it.
House of Cards.
House of cards.
That show was okay.
Ham,
was a
stop
show?
licking the paint.
Yeah, House of Cards is a show with Spacey.
Oh god, now we're not even getting discovered at all.
All I said was Spacey. It could be any Spacey. You don't know who Spacey is, do you, commenters?
Okay, but
you know
said
nothing.
House of Cards.
I did.
Nom.
Okay, so comment section right now. Pay attention to me. Jiggle. I don't have anything to jiggle. Someone
Get the
would-
keys. Get the keys.
It's not jiggle
Your
jiggle.
tail.
It's jingle
Wag your
jingle.
tail.
No, it's jiggle. I like the jiggle
Oh,
better.
tail.
I do the
Okay.
bounce.
Oh, okay. It's going behind me.
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
lie.
I fixed it.
We need to get a VTuber on here with just massive jiggly physics.
I mean,
I'm gonna stand over here
I mean,
and look indignant, just like the rest of our
Yuki
panel.
side eyes straight to Kiri. What?
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
God. Hold on.
Don't call me
No,
out
Paul.
like that.
Paul, no. I was not harassing anyone on the set. Paul, no. Do not get Janice involved. Hi, sorry. Had to talk to Paul for a minute there.
Man, Janice from HR? No, we don't want her
Yeah.
involved at
No,
all. Oh my
God,
goodness.
she's
Oh, I
such
thought
a-
you meant
Did I-
Geneva.
No.
Did I tell you Janice is such a buzzkill? Like
God, she
seriously,
is.
we can't do
She really
anything.
is.
We can't do
She really is.
anything.
I agree.
Yeah. She stopped Body Shot Fridays.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I
we
mean,
were-
because of the
Oh, yeah,
mustaches.
that's
I even
Yeah.
had to shave
now.
my mustache because we're not allowed to have
Yeah.
body shot
yeah,
Mondays anymore.
yeah. We were not allowed to have
No.
mustache Body Shot.
No more
Mondays anymore
mustache
either.
body shots.
No more mustache body shot.
mustache body shots.
It always comes back to that
I
somehow.
know it does, don't it?
Yeah.
All right. Your favorite struggle meal in 30 words or less. Kiri, go.
I think Yuki should go first because Yuki brought it up.
Okay,
yeah,
I
you go
agree.
first.
Yuki brought it up. Yuki, 30 words or less. Go.
Bread and catsup and meat tenderizer.
You out of words.
Wait, just the powdered tenderizer?
That's it. Yeah.
She said and like 17 times. You're out of words. I'm kidding.
That's it.
So like
That's
bread and ketchup?
literally it.
Really?
Yeah, bread and ketchup and meat tenderizer.
mean, technically, you're getting
is
all
meat
of the groups
tenderizer?
minus protein.
It's that red stuff, orange stuff.
Yeah, you throw it on meat to help tenderize the meat. It's supposed to break down the muscle,
Mm.
make it soft. Yeah, I don't know why she's putting tenderizer on it. But-
Hold on. What?
Well, because hear me out, ketchup and bread gets really boring after a while. So you start looking for things that you can add to it. And I one time tried soy sauce and that was a disaster. Don't do that.
Yeah.
And then I tried
can't
barbecue sauce
imagine.
and that was pretty good with meat tenderizer too. And then I tried hot sauce and I like hot sauce.
Hot sauce is good. I love hot sauce.
Yeah.
Shades is still over there trying to compete. Just like, I think his real question is, how did you land on meat tenderizer as an option?
And away he goes. You can still see his tail.
Yeah.
Well,
The question mark.
You
every
see-
so often.
my mom used to use it a lot because she would just boil all of her meats.
Yeah.
So we had an abundance of it. Like we had a really big
There's
family pack
nothing
of meat
wrong with boiled
tenderizer.
meat, Shades.
There is if that's all you have.
I like boiled chicken. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't boil my chicken at home, but when I was deployed, boiled chicken is what we had, and it was great because it would absorb any liquid that you put on it. And so like I
That's
would use
true,
soy
yeah.
sauce, and it would
Because
just taste like
somehow it always ended up really dry.
yeah. Even after boiling it.
Yeah.
So I used to use soy sauce. So I would do soy sauce on the top of my boiled chicken and rice with some type
You
of
had
veggie.
rice?
Yeah, I was in a deployed location. The military gave us rice. I don't know what to tell you.
Wow. My mom
Okay.
hates rice.
Kedati struggle meal. Go. Dutch struggle meal
And
if you can.
describe it in Dutch.
Describe it in Dutch. I don't
Yeah.
wanna.
Do it. Do it.
I think my struggle meal is probably just like a pack of instant noodles.
Oh.
But like, if I have
I would-
eggs, I'll like hard boil an egg with
I
it.
would
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
say that's cost wise, that is cheaper than Yuki's.
Yeah.
Bread
Joke.
meat tenderizer. So,
Like, I have a new obsession lately, and it like I don't do very well with spice, but I
Mhm.
really wanted to try like those bulldog noodles,
Yeah.
the carbonara ones.
I do,
Oh.
yeah.
The carbonara ones
Ooh.
genuinely are really nice.
Mhm.
Um,
It's like spaghetti ramen. It's great.
Yeah, if you want to try the spicier kind, just keep some cream nearby. That way,
Yeah.
if it's too spicy, you can just douse it.
Like I literally what I've been doing lately is like I got like a pack of like the bulldog noodles to like try them out, and I put like 3 tablespoons of like cream in it and like some
Mhm.
cheese and an egg, and that's so good.
You know what's
So
really
nice.
I like
strange to
chives
me?
on top of mine too.
The concept of cheese and ramen together. That blows my mind. Like I'm sure depending on the cheese it tastes good, but just like I've seen people put cheese on ramen and I'm just like
Like
I
question
personally
mark?
didn't like it, but I can see why it's appealing.
it's mainly I use mozzarella, which is like very mild. and,
Oh,
Like,
okay, that
kinda-
makes a lot more sense than cheddar.
yeah. Like I
So-
wouldn't put cheddar in it, but like yeah.
Is this the struggle meal that you ate when you were a kid? Because that's what Yuki described her struggle meals from when she was a kid.
I don't really know what
Yeah.
my struggle meal as a kid was. I think it was just straight up, just like those really like cheap, like 50 cents packs
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
Well, they were
Just
cheaper back then,
instant-
at least in the States.
Yeah.
They were like 20 cents, 25 cents.
Yeah, my struggle
Mm.
meal in college was the cup noodle things. I even
Mm.
wrote the I forget what company, but I wrote them a email like, "Hey, you guys got me through college." And they're like, "Oh, thank you for your compliments. Here's a bunch of coupons for more noodles." And I'm like, I never want to eat your noodles
I
again.
don't want to ever. eat them
What am I
again.
going to do with these?
Like I
Here's
have
what
that
you
as
do, Yuki.
well.
You buy the noodles, you crunch them up into little tiny pieces, and you well, no, never mind. That's a bad idea. Those birds would
Oh.
explode. Sorry.
Oh,
don't do
yeah,
that. Don't
yeah,
do
you
that.
would. Yeah.
I was thinking you could just like crumble them up and feed them to like birds and stuff, but no, just
Well,
like
you
rice.
could So what I used to
Yeah.
do in replacement for popcorn, because we couldn't afford popcorn, but we could afford the ramen noodles, we would break up the ramen noodles in the bag and put the seasoning
Oh.
on it and use
Oh,
that as the
yeah.
popcorn.
Speaking my language, I did
I
that when
did
I was
that
a
as
kid.
well.
And I would bring it to school with me, and I'd like crunch it up, and I'd do that, and I'd eat it. And my friends thought I was weird until they tried it. And they're like,
Yes.
Yeah.
"What is this? What is this new hidden technology?"
What is this magic?
Yeah.
I've been there.
This
Oh
is
my
poor person
God.
tech. That's what that is.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I hate it here. Comment section. I hate it here.
Shades,
And you're like,
do you have
Shades,
struggles there, or do you want
Have
me
you
to go?
tried it?
No. You're like, Shades, why do you hate it here?
Try
Because
it.
y'all are talking the fuck over each other, and I'm just as bad. And you are going to make it such a problem for Editor Shades next time that he looks at this, because he's going to be like, oh, yes, what's some good YouTube shorts? And y'all are talking over each other to the point where we ain't going to have any clear audio samples. We're a little drunk and excitable comment section. Thank you again for 80 subscribers in like 4.5 months. I didn't think
You
we'd
could
make that
always
far.
Time I talk about food, is this good enough for your algorithm? Anytime I talk about food, I get overly excited.
Me too.
I also
Uh,
express
I like
much
eating.
joy at food
Mhm.
and food consumption, as I am a real boy and not an AI
Beep boop.
program. Beat board.
Oh. You could also use me staring at the booba.
A booba.
The booba.
Yeah, do the Among Us sus noise too.
Yeah.
When she looks over.
Wow.
I'm just
So,
there, like,
So, Sage, I must
Yes.
declare that the other two have not sounded like us. Therefore, they must
Wow.
be purged from the system.
oh no.
I was unaware we had a system, but okay.
Yeah, they
See,
are.
When Karate goes on the table, I'm not scared, but when Yuki goes on the table, I suddenly get scared. nothing against Yuki. Yuki's a cute gremlin and all, but just like she's also a gremlin.
You know she's gonna bite you, and then she's gonna slather that wound with hot sauce and lime.
And meat
It
tenderizer.
kind of reminds
apparently.
me of that time, like I had the shock unit thingy on my ovaries, and the dog jumped on me, and he turned it all the way up, and I hit the
What?
floor on my. Oh, did I ever tell you
Ow.
about this?
What?
I don't
Hold that story. Hold that story. We're still talking about struggle meals.
Right, struggle me.
So, wow, comment section. We're two of us are a little drunk. I'm working
I'm not
that
drunk
way.
yet.
You
I'm
should
not
do
drunk at
another
all
shot.
yet.
I
another
turned my
shot.
head and chewed my gum at the
Cheers.
same time and gave myself a lockjaw.
Cheers. Sage, cheers.
Okay, I'm good.
Cheers to this.
You want me to do another shot? You trying to get me drunk, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Oh,
Well, it's a good thing I got keys to your trailer, so we know what's happening later.
Oh, God.
Canadian whiskey. Pouring another shot of
Hold on.
Canadian whiskey.
Where's my notebook?
you
Make
Oh,
sure
God,
you put a note in there about the Papa Shades and feeding us
Yeah, yeah,
cereal
yeah.
that is dry.
Poppy.
Yeah.
I hate it here.
I am going to throw out the PSA commenters. Please, if you are of age, drink responsibly. If you're
Please.
underage, please do not drink alcohol whatsoever. We do not condone that. We do not condone the misuse of alcohol. We are just adults enjoying our time. And YouTube, we apologize in advance. For as much as that's worth. All
Well,
right.
You want to know
Ugh.
what my struggle meal is?
Yes, well, I
Yeah.
down this shot. Go for it.
All right, bet. So, my struggle meal, you get some string cheese. You get a slice of bologna.
Yeah.
And then you get a one slice of bread.
Ugh.
The cheaper the bread, the better. And so you wrap that all together like it's like some sort of weird hot dog, and you just eat it.
My mom didn't tell me I was lactose intolerant, so every day I would go to school and drink milk with my breakfast and then wonder why I was in the bathroom for an hour and a half every single day.
Yeah.
I want you to know when we eventually meet up IRL, I'm just gonna hug you for 20 minutes and be like, "Don't worry, fam. Ain't no one got you no more. I got you." fucking tragic.
I'm surprised we
God
didn't when you
damn.
lived so close.
I
Well,
know,
we
right?
never-
I thought you guys would have at some point.
We
Like,
tried,
You
but
talked
it was
about
just
it
like
quite a few times.
Yeah, we had a plan on Thanksgiving, but then like my ride fell through and he didn't feel confident to drive this far.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we were going to for sushis, but then COVID.
Well, mostly COVID.
Yeah.
Mostly COVID, which we're already getting not. Sage, what is yours? And then Yuki, I want to know why you had muscle shockers on your abdomen. So Sage, go ahead.
And it better not have been for a stream. That's all I'm saying.
No,
No, it
So-
wasn't.
I had two. I had a breakfast struggle meal and a lunch struggle meal. So my breakfast struggle meal was any kind of bread product, and then I would just sprinkle some sugar over the top of it, and that was my breakfast. So I'd get the little sugar rush and some bread when we had it, because sugar, you could, a little pinch will do you. A little pinch will add some of that sweet flavor to your bread. My favorite was bagels, though. I liked doing it with bagels. And then for lunch, I did what I like to call an A1 roll up. And I would take a slice of my dad's ham that he used for his ham sandwiches, and I take a tiny bit of A1 sauce and I put it on the slice of ham. I take my finger and I'd rub the A1 sauce on it so that way it covered every part of it, and then I would roll it up, and that was my lunch. Just like one or two pieces of ham with some A1 sauce for flavor. Can you see a theme with my A1 sauce shades?
Yeah,
I put that shit
no.
on everything.
I now understand why. Comment section, and the rest of you guys. So one day Sage was like, "Yeah, so basically what I would do when I was deployed is I would get an egg salad sandwich and I'd put A1 sauce
I
on
remember this.
it." So, in my infinite wisdom, because I was slightly inebriated at the time, I was like, "All right, subathon challenge. We're gonna make this and see if it's any good." Long pause for dramatic effect. I did not pay enough attention because he said he put it on the bread. So, me making egg salad was like, ah, yes, the steak sauce goes in the egg salad. Does not go in the egg salad. This
Nope,
was the
topping
nastiest,
and not an ingredient.
this was the nastiest concoction known to mankind, because most steak sauce is very
Liquidy.
liquidy, and it's got like a, well, depending on what kind of steak sauce you use, it's got a very like vinegar almost like
Mm-hmm.
base, which makes it very
Yeah.
unappealing. Was not good. And then
Appealing.
2 weeks later, I did it again, but I did it right this time.
I had to correct him. I'd be like, Sage, why'd you do that to yourself? You're supposed to use it as a topping.
And I did it right that time. It was
Mhm.
amazing.
Yeah, see? So my thought process behind it was egg is a protein. Steak is a protein. So steak sauce should be good on protein, because they say you can use it on steak, chicken, you can even use it on shrimp and pork.
And
Says it on the bottle.
beans.
And beans. You can put it on beans too. So I figured it's good on proteins. Egg is a protein, but not when you just pour the bottle in and mix it. That reminds me,
Yeah.
I was going to wait until you got back to tell you, because I had told you do not let me drink enough to where I cannot hold a knife tonight, because I am making a tri-tip steak. I am throwing butter in a pan. I'm going to sear all the sides of the steak using the butter in the pan. Then I'm going to put it in the
Ooh.
oven to finish it. And
Oh,
then
hey, yo.
I'm going to take corn with some garlic and make some garlic flavored corn. And then I'm also going to be making some biscuits, and I'm going to be making some mashed potatoes with a brown gravy to go with it. And that's dinner tonight, as long as I can still hold a knife.
I'm getting sushi.
I'm having pork steaks.
Those are good too. I love sushi. I love sushi, and I love pork steaks, pork chops, steaks, pork
I had
steaks.
pork chops for dinner.
Pork
They're pretty
chops.
good.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
So you,
when I was in college. Yes.
Why did you have electrodes hooked up to your abdomen?
Ugh.
When I was in college, I was a backer for this thing called I think it was called Livia. And it was marketed as the off-switched menstrual cramps. It's still around. You can search it. But we had prototypes. The backers had prototypes. We were sent the first ever ones, and there was this warning with it. Don't crank it above 4. It has no regulation right now. We're still testing it. Don't do that. So 3 was high enough for me because I have this beautiful thing called a retroverted uterus, meaning that my uterus leans on my spine and the nerves. So my periods are very painful. Anything that would offer any type of relief from that, I was going to try. So I tried this, and it was moving day because I was homeless before this. Anyway, it was moving day, and I got these boxes from my brother's house that he was holding for me, like the special stuff, like pictures and my art supplies, whatever. And on my way out of the door with the last box, his dog Maya jumped on me to be like, "Hello, I love you, you cute little human," and her paw landed on the plus dial, and it cranked it all the way up. I hit the floor on my knees and I was like, ah! And my poor brother, he was like, Sissy, what is it? Sissy, speak to me. What happened? I don't understand.
Yeah.
So like I ripped off the labia from inside my pants, and I'm like, ah! And he was like, what was that? I don't think I should have witnessed that. He just walked away.
Oh no.
Oh goodness.
Oh God. That sounds excruciating.
Yeah.
It works though. It works.
Relief, or like it just gives you additional pain to think about that's not localized.
Right.
Which one was
Well,
it?
like, it wasn't technically a pain. It was like, well, a shock. You know, shocks. I don't know. Shocks can be painful, but this one was like numbing.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it was on my, it was right on the nerves of my spine. You know, but this thing, the Livia's test product lasted from 2011, I think, to 2020 when it finally broke and I had to replace it with their newest prototype. Well, their newest release of the item, because they're a company and they're doing successful now, and it's so great. And I love to see that something that I backed is like that. But yeah, so it still works. It's still nice.
Nice.
But level 3 is not like the prototype level 3. Sadly, they've regulated it more, but there are other intensities that I can go to, so it's fine.
Huh.
And it's purple now.
Oh, okay. I like purple. It does remind me that my dad was a cyborg. I'm just throwing that out there. He had problems with his spine with discs and stuff like that, and to regulate pain relief, kind of, and that's what Yuki's device reminded me of. Is he actually had this pain management device installed into his spine, to where he could use a little remote to control the electrical current in it to relieve himself of his back pain to a certain extent. Yeah. So he used to tell my daughter all the time that he was a cyborg.
My mom's husband used to lick his finger and then stick it in the light bulb thingy, and he said that he just needed to get his juice.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that could be taken out of context in so many ways, Yuki. Thank you for that image.
Oh God, I wasn't thinking about. God damn
Lick
it!
and stick it in the light socket.
Yeah, light socket. That's the word. Socket.
Speaking of sockets, my poor mother.
What?
She's avoiding getting dry sockets because she just had all of her teeth pulled. So,
oh my God.
Yeah. She sent me a picture, which I did not need because while she was
Oh.
unconscious or while she had amnesia, she showed me 4 separate times the inside of her mouth, and I did
Oh.
not need to see that. So here's a funny thing that I did not know.
Yeah.
Apparently, Rufinol, which is a drug that I'm not going to say the street name of because
Ah.
we will definitely get like canceled for that. Is used in certain medical procedures as a cheap alternative. The one of the side effects is amnesia, and like my mom, they
Ooh.
gave it to my mom, but right before her surgery, and like she was awake the whole time that they were pulling her teeth, but she couldn't feel anything. And then got her to the car, and then she kept asking me where she was and how she got there until she finally passed out in the car. And then I got scared because I couldn't wake her up when I got her home.
Oh
And I was
no,
like,
man.
oh no, oh no. And so like I'm Googling, I'm on my phone. I'm just like, okay, how long is this supposed to last? What do I have to look out
No.
for? Blah, 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 blah. And I finally got her awake, and she goes, did we go and get my teeth pulled yet? Which is funny because I think that would be the first thing you notice if your teeth are missing. And
Yeah.
I said, yes, we got to get you inside. We got to get you to bed. I get her inside, and then she proceeds to take off her pants. And like I'm holding her for balance, right?
Yeah.
I'm holding her so she doesn't fall over and face plant. And then she goes and she gets in bed, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to remind you, please don't do these things. This is what the doctor said. You're probably not going to remember this, but now I've got to go pick up your main pain meds. And so I left the house and went and picked up her pain meds. And when I got back, I woke her up and talked to her a little bit. And she goes, did you take my pants off? And I said, no, you did that. I just made sure you didn't fall over. And literally, it took her 6 hours to come out of her amnesia funk. It was crazy. And she doesn't
Oh,
remember
wow.
anything in
Yeah.
those 6 hours total that she was
That's
out.
that's exactly why it's
crazy.
nicknamed the Forget Me Now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh. So yeah.
So that's where you were on Thursday.
That's where I was on Thursday. Yes.
Yeah. So Kirari, if
and
you're
Friday.
wondering, he totally was like, Shades, I got something going on. I'm not gonna be there. And I was like, yeah, don't worry, bud. You're all good. You're all good.
Hmm.
Yar.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm almost at Heaven's Way.
So
I went to-
on to go ahead.
To
Go ahead.
Arkansas,
I
and
want
I
you
seen
to
a
know-
waterfall.
You mean
Hold on.
Arkansas?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold that. I want you to know I cannot reach the artificial turkey gobbler that is on the shelf behind my monitors. Because otherwise, you'd actually would have heard a turkey right there.
It's called a turkey call, not an artificial turkey gobbler.
No, it's a gobbler.
It's a goblin.
Gobble D's. Anyways,
Goblin days.
so Arkansas.
Arkansas. Yee! I went and there was like a purple. Wait,
What?
I forgot
What?
my words. I seen dragonflies at a waterfall.
I'm just gonna say your model looks high. I'm just gonna say.
Comment
So when you say,
section.
oh wait, I forgot my words.
Comment section. Don't worry. She's normally like this. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Normally.
Yeah, this model does kind of have that.
That sleepy
Look.
eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, I call it the resting bitch face.
Yeah, I could see that. On to funnier news. Taco
Yeah.
Bell rethinks AI drive-thrus after a man
Bro.
orders 18,000 waters. And now, mind you, water is considered free at a lot of these restaurants.
So I want you to know that was in a UK Taco Bell.
Yes, at
Wait,
a UK
what?
Taco Bell. Yeah.
So this means water is no longer free in the United Kingdom.
Yep.
Man.
You're essentially now a third world country.
Yeah.
The BBC
I
reported
believe it.
in one clip, a
Damn.
customer seemingly crashed the system by ordering 18,000 water cups, while another person got increasingly angry as the AIs repeatedly asked him to add more drinks to his order. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. here's the deal.
Can you imagine that? Go ahead. Do the deal.
AI sounds like a great plan, right?
Sure.
If it's applied properly, yeah.
It's
Like the
never
flipping
gonna
burger
be...
robot.
Yeah, the burger flipping robot. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's
totally.
fine.
Yeah.
But like, you have to have a real person there
Mm.
because
humans are just trolls and
Yeah.
AI breaks. It doesn't have the mind of a human. It can't rationalize. It just goes off what it's told to do.
Yeah.
So you could put a limiter in there that says no more than 5 waters per order. You could have a car of 6 people roll in, and they'd be like, "Well, you can't have more than 5 drinks."
You're
Frick
right.
off.
I think to be safe, that they would have to set it at 10.
But you couldn't
I
even do
think
that.
it's hilarious if like somebody smashed together the AI from Taco Bell and Family Guy. Peter Griffin rolls up and is like, "Yeah, I'd like 10,000 chicken fajitas," and it's just like, "Yes, 10,000 chicken fajitas. You need to order more drinks. But I just want the 10,000 chicken fajitas. Yes, 10,000 chicken fajitas. You need to order more drinks."
No, oh my goodness! At the Minneapolis airport, there's I think that one's the airport that this is at. There's a robot that will make your coffee for you and then wave bye to you after it gives you the coffee.
It waves to you
It waves goodbye.
This
Yeah.
like
is
on a
a-
screen, or is there like a
No.
Terminator arm that pops out and just
There's
waves
an arm.
and then
It's
gives
an
the thumb
arm.
up and then gives the thumbs up as it slowly descends back into the machine?
Yeah, it's an arm and it's behind this glass because they don't want people touching the robotic arm, right?
So you're
And
telling
it'll-
me I can't do a secret handshake with this robotic arm?
No.
Dang it.
This is the worst robotic product and AI product I've ever seen.
Everyone, like, I was in the line to get the coffee from it because I wanted to see how well it baristaed, right? Because you
Yeah.
have to know, will it barista? And well, people kept taking pictures of it, and I kept having to like duck to get out of the picture. I got annoyed, so I went to Starbucks.
Fair.
I would say, well, I guess if you don't like being in the pictures, but I mean, they should respect the fact that you're there to get a drink, maybe take a picture of it not being in use.
Mm.
Or
I flipped off one somewhere out there in the universe. There's a picture of a pissed off morning Yuki flicking someone off.
well, yeah, because you weren't getting your coffee.
Why are you
Kept getting in my
people
way.
off?
Sweet bean juice.
Phrasing.
What? She needed the sweet bean juice. What other phrasing is there? It would have sounded worse if I said she needs that sweet dirty water.
No, because she's flicking
Yes.
people off. She's flicking people off with the bean.
No, see,
I didn't even make
your
that
brain,
connection.
your brain made that connection. Maybe you need to hold up a minute, mister. Oh, goodness.
Oh, no. I don't even like Starbucks.
It's funny. The only thing I get at Starbucks is a strawberries and cream frappuccino. I do not get coffee from Starbucks ever.
I like the dragon drinks, actually. Now
So,
that I think
And the
about
other
it.
thing too is the strawberries and cream frappe is not on their menu. It is a secret item, ladies and gents.
The
If you
vanilla,
just
the
ask.
vanilla bean,
Croissant.
no. Vanilla.
I don't know
bean.
any other keywords.
It's
Croissant is
tiny
not a
and
keyword. It's a
triangle.
keyword, but you know.
Trenta.
Yeah, a croissant.
Is that what it is?
I
Yeah,
don't know,
that's
I'm
really
just
good, but
making
it's very
words.
tiny and it makes me mad.
Oh, you're talking about, okay, I know what you're talking about. Scones.
Yeah,
Scones.
scone.
I
What?
love me a blueberry scone. I
Scones
can't
are
tell
really
you.
good. Mm.
Scones.
Scones and
Melody.
The
with jam
other
and clod
bakery
cream.
good.
Ooh.
I've never had clotted cream. How good is clotted
It's-
cream? Please tell me.
I mean, I'm kind of neutral about it. It just makes it nice and creamy. It helps with the because I'm not really a sweet tooth, so like strawberry jam for me is like kind of too sweet.
So
kinda
clotted
helps-
cream is not sweet?
It's a little bit sweet, but it kind of evens out the sweetness of like the
Okay.
the strawberry jam.
All right. See, I'm learning stuff. I'm learning stuff I didn't learn in culinary school. So good to know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Every time I look over, I'm level with your boobies.
Mm.
Staring at your boobs and
Hey,
I'm
Yuki.
incapable of looking up because look what happens when I look up.
Yuki, I think you'll enjoy this lyrical line that I've heard. In biology, I learned about the best kind of bees. Boobies. That is from your favorite Martian YouTube video. He sings a bunch of songs. It's really great.
So, AI is not the end all be all for drive-through nonsense.
No, it is not.
It's not. I think it's funny.
Convenient. It's convenient for the corporations because they don't have to hire as many people.
Yeah.
Because a lot of places are trying to downsize the number of employees to maximize profits without any major loss. And so they're leaning toward AI, which the funny thing is this AI probably costs them almost as much as keeping somebody hired.
Yeah.
Not just that, but they're going to have to hire specialists, which is triple the pay of what a fast food employee would have been anyway.
Yeah.
So keeping those on payroll, on call, is 10 times more expensive than just letting someone do their job.
Yeah.
Oh. Speaking about food.
You scared me.
Speaking about food. Something happened this week.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
We're going to already get demonetized because YouTube's probably going to not like this. But Cracker Barrel happened.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, Cracker Barrel happened.
So, for those that don't know, there is this old-timey country store. Oh, okay, Sakura, you don't know because you're European, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I am now going to explain it to you. So, imagine like a 1930s American South, like old-timey general store without the racism.
No, with the racism.
Oh, with the racism. Okay.
Oh, with the okay.
Yeah.
Actually, Yuki's black. Yuki, does the racism add to the flavor or does it take away?
I'm sure if they were white, it would add, but since I'm not, it took away.
Perfect. That settles that. Cracker Barrel, your flavor is shit. I also kind of agree with that because, like, last time I ate there, I was not impressed and I was in fact disgusted. But so yeah. Anyway, it's like an old timey country store with a diner attached to it.
Yeah.
So what they do is they place it along the interstates, right? At like key locations where you can see it off the highway. So you're like, oh yeah, Cracker Barrel. This is a restaurant. It was also a gas station back in the day until they decided to stop selling gas.
Hey, turn it off. No toys at the table.
What the fuck? Sorry, my
that was
granddad.
from Yuki. It had to be.
No, my granddad was
not.
my
sorry,
granddad
I
was
blame the gremlin.
Running the dryer. I forgot about that. My bad.
Oh, so it's you and the toy shades. What did I tell you about toys at the table?
Bro, this is an industrial clothes drying device. I am sorry. We are drying rugs. I digress. So anyway, think of this. You've driven for 6.5 hours. You're hungry. Your children or spawn are hungry. You see this
the image of it in general in this.
Trying to think. Children or spawn. So that means that humans are having things that aren't children.
Whatever you want to fucking call them. Okay.
They have hamsters in their butts.
Yep, hamsters in their butts. Gotcha.
I hate it here. So, anyway, you've been driving for 6.5 hours. I know that's impossible for the European mind to comprehend.
Yeah,
don't worry, that's
too far.
That is your average road trip to get halfway to where you're going here in America.
Yes.
So,
it drives me through 3 countries.
From almost the top of the country to the bottom of the country for me is like 15 hours of driving.
Yeah.
And that's not even all the way to the bottom.
That takes me to freaking Africa, I think.
So you've got
the rain down in Africa.
Driving from Amsterdam to Paris takes 5 hours.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, driving from Amsterdam to Paris takes about 5 hours.
That's like from where I am to where Sage is.
Yeah.
That's like an afternoon
crazy.
to us Americans.
This is
So Sage is
cannot
our
comprehend
middle.
this.
Because he's about 5 hours away from me too, so he's in the middle of
Yuki,
Bet.
let me put it this way. I can get to the Great Lakes pretty quickly. If that gives you an approximation of where I'm at.
Bet.
us. Oh, okay. I see,
All
I
of
see.
them pretty quickly.
All 3 of them. Okay.
So
Yes.
I do have to cross into other states to get to them, but I can get there quickly. I'm in the middle of the country for the most part.
So, with that being said, you've driven for 6 hours. Your children are hungry. You are starving and tired of dealing with their shit. So what you do is you pull over to Cracker Barrel. It's got an old white guy leaning on a barrel in a rocking chair, and it says Cracker Barrel on the logo. Well,
By the way, that man has a name.
that man has a name. His name is Herschel.
He's actually, yep, his name is Herschel. Actually modeled after a guy named Herschel.
Yeah. So what they do is they offer you moderately priced road food. That was at the time that I enjoyed it, which was like the early 2000s, not bad. It got worse in the 2010s. Don't eat there anymore. Cracker Barrel, fix your shit. We're not sponsored, by the way, if you can't already tell. So the draw was not the food, but the entire like old timey 1930s American general store. They had candy, they had games, they had sodas, they had pops, they had knickknacks, paddywhacks, gives a dog a bone, all kinds
Stained
of
glass
stupid crap.
items.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I actually bought my mom a stained glass bell for Mother's Day.
But
from
then they
there
got
a long time ago.
expensive.
Yeah, then they got expensive. But anyways,
Hold on, that's not the point. It's there.
Yuki, you're making me
because-
hungry. Stop it.
It is there because
Sorry.
legitimately, you were going to wait 25 minutes for a table. You were there to make sure that general store looked popular and busy to the point where you would buy something. And then you would have a moderately priced, kind of good meal, which is great. Over
And the other
the
thing
last week, go ahead, bud.
The other thing that they did too is they made sure that the entrance to the store was you have to go through the general store. So if you did have kids, those kids would be begging you for stuff, and
They would
you'd have
beeline it, yeah.
you'd have to buy something on your way out. And that's the other thing too, is to pay for your meal, they made you go back into the general store. You didn't pay at the table, at least the ones I went to. They made you go back in the general store and go up to the counter to pay, which means you had to go through all the items again, so it's calculated. Anyways, continue on about the crazy fest that is the CEO.
We're gonna keep going on that. The checkouts alone would have like peanut brittle, peppermint, peppermint logs, and
giant
other, like,
jawbreakers. I begged my parents every single time we made it to the register to buy a giant jawbreaker, which would make my tongue bleed because as a kid you just licked them. You didn't put them in your mouth and suck on them.
Yes.
Out of context,
So-
that's gonna sound horrible.
It kind
But
of
yes.
looks like a flea market inside, or like an old thrift store, because it's so stacked with stuff.
I'm
And
gonna go
Kadadi,
turn
she's
that
posting
off.
them in general chat if you
I'm gonna go
wanted to get
turn
an
that
idea of
off.
what we're talking
I'm
about.
gonna go turn that off. I'll be right back.
Oh my god, it kind of looks like a shop I used to work in.
Yeah. I tell you what though, those chicken fried steaks are making me hungry, Yuki. I'm just saying, thanks a lot.
They always got my
Thanks
orders
a lot.
wrong.
Hi.
Like, granted, my order was always really messed up because I have a lot of dietary restrictions.
Yeah.
So I was annoying. I was that annoying customer. But
I did
they always
see
messed it up.
I did see a video about this whole Cracker Barrel thing because they're changing the way it looks on the inside too. Yuki just shrunk. She's getting
I
ready to
did.
go in my butt again. Anyways, that's where she came from. I thought that was yeah. She makes me nervous. The gremlin is rising.
Why is the tiny gremlin in front of the table again?
Why is the tiny gremlin not wearing
Jumped over the
shoes?
table.
Yeah, why are you not? YouTube's gonna kill us for that. All right,
Your piggies are just out in the open.
Get over the table. Okay. Sorry.
But there was a YouTube video that they were talking about this whole thing, and it was done by an African American gentleman who was just upset that they modernized the inside of one of the stores as the new model of what it's going to look like, and he's like, look, man, we respected you with the racism because we understood, but now this is just some straight up gentrified shit.
Bro, right?
And I was laughing. I was like, come
Bro,
on,
you're
man.
not wrong. You're not wrong. That's exactly what it looks like.
They owned it,
Yeah.
and it was like nobody cared. You'd see people of every race and creed going into Cracker Barrels to eat. Nobody cared. But now it's just like, yeah, no, this is a white person's store, is what it looks like now with the
right.
new modifications they made,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like stupid. Hold on, I wonder
Like
if I
it
can
was a
find
little
that.
uncomfortable before, but like no one
Yeah.
bothered you there because they knew
Yeah.
why you were there. Like the
Yeah.
same reason everyone else was.
Yeah. So it essentially boiled down to somewhere in the last decade, their quality went to absolute terrible levels, and they got a new CEO. Their new CEO was like, boom, Uncle Herschel, the logo gone. Does it look like we paid someone on Twitter $25 to get a new logo? Yes, it freaking does. Theory, you have a stroke over there?
So the image that I just posted in general chat
Bring some stuff out of
shows
the way.
the before and after of how they changed the inside of Cracker Barrel.
Oh geez, it's so okay.
It's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
bland,
yeah.
right?
It's so they what was it? The guy made a comment too. He's like, when they changed the logo, they literally took away the cracker and the barrel. What do they got
Yeah.
left?
Yeah, they took the cracker in the barrel away. There ain't nothing left.
Oh my god.
And hundreds of thousands of people have made this joke.
Yeah.
It
to
looks
the
so
point,
sterile now.
right?
It does. I prefer eating in it the way it was. Everyone accepted it the way it was. It's been that
Yeah.
way for years. The interior did not need to change. But then when they changed it, it looks like you're walking into the display section of a Home Depot or a Lowe's.
It
And I'm just like,
does.
this is gross. Like, why would I want to come in here? I got
Yeah,
shamed
no
with that one.
personality.
Look at him dying over there. He's not breathing, chat. He's not breathing. He muted his mic because he was cracking up.
The display section.
Oh my god.
Got him. It's not a stream if it's not a podcast if I don't make somebody laugh.
It is true.
The other thing that this reminds me of, is somebody's just yelling at them saying the future is now, old man. That's why they got rid of the old man. Because the future's now.
Get
I
the
locked
fuck
my
out.
jaw again. Okay,
Get
I'm
out.
done
Don't
with
lock your
gum.
jaw.
Hit me with the future is now. Oh, man.
Hey, we have to have one in
yeah.
every podcast. It's like the pineapple from Psych. There's one in every episode.
Bro, right? So yeah, essentially what they ended up doing was they got rid of all of the old, like American like road culture charm, and they were just like, oh yeah, it's fine. We're just gonna gentrify. It's gonna look different. No one knows why. Everyone is bagged on the CEO because she's a white woman in her 50s with giant glasses. Which is
Not just white, not just a white woman with the glasses. They are the square, large rimmed glasses. Like not even like something people would.
Okay, I can
Yeah.
keep my glasses on then. Cool. I was about to take my glasses
Hold on,
off.
I said old white woman. Like you know the one where she's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I've got an opinion about X, Y, and Z, sweetie."
Yeah.
And like you're not gonna go anywhere unless you hear about it first, kind of woman. And I was just like, no, please. So they changed the logo. They were like, here's the stores. Yeah, Yuki.
Oh god.
is- yeah. It's
look.
horrible.
Ooh,
Oh god.
it's terrible.
Okay, but Smash though. Well,
Shades, you're making me think you don't have a lot of options where you move to,
Well, I don't
and
have
that's a
options at
smashable
all.
option.
I don't have.
Hey, listen,
options
I
at
just
all.
sent him pictures of a nude gilf, okay?
True.
Don't. I hate it here.
Oh, and off he goes again.
He's going back to his trailer.
Hate it here.
Shadesy, come back.
Hate it.
You blame it all on me.
No, I'm gonna blame it all on your fucking butt gremlin.
Yeah.
God damn. Don't talk about the guilts. Damn it. So yeah, the
He's trying to shake
TLDR.
other allegations. He doesn't need these added on.
No, I don't. Because now chat's gonna be like, ah, yes, you slept with my grandma too.
I'll sleep with your grandma.
Oh,
Man, my
Oh,
grandma's
wow.
dead.
Hmm.
I see spirits.
That's slow, just me and you. Oh God. R.I.P. you
no,
old
that's never
bag.
stopped me before. No.
R.I.P.
Sage
You
is
were
just in
great.
the middle there, like
And
hell.
it's like, I'm uncomfortable. So, Sage,
Oh,
you're
no,
doing
the
another
eye
shot,
twitch.
right?
You want me to do a third one?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Cheers, bud.
You better buy me
Shot,
dinner after
shot,
this.
Hey,
I
no,
share.
cheers.
Sweet. Shush.
Cheers.
I'll copy you. I haven't even. I've only gone. I'm down to my last quarter of my mixed rum drink. You're making me do another freaking
Yeah.
Canadian whiskey bull jonky.
So yeah, Kiri, I want you to know the financial not obligations. Hold on, little white girl waist. The financial ramifications of this logo change and announcing that they were going to change the look of like 700 locations to this weird white gentrified look was the loss of $100 million of stock valuation in a day.
Damn.
Right?
Oh
If
no.
that doesn't tell you
Right?
as the CEO to revert
Hey.
that choice.
Right. And it gets worse because the next
no.
day she went on Good Morning America,
Oh no.
which is like the
Can I read the
premier.
thing?
Which thing?
The thing that I sent you this morning?
That thing is a lie.
Yeah, but it's so funny.
Read her actual statement if you must, but don't read the actual shit post that someone posted on Facebook and got like a bajillion views on. So
I'm dying.
But like, she went on Good Morning America, and Yuki, do you have that?
Which one?
The CEO of Cracker Barrel going on Good Morning America, whatever talk show she did, where she was like, "It's totally fine. Everyone loves this."
Is she sincerely sorry she wants people to come back? She's got to go. Cracker Barrel deserves better leadership. Oh no.
So Yuki does not have this. Don't worry.
I do not have
Cracker
it.
Barrel CEO Julia Messiano was interviewed by Michael Strahan on Good Morning America on
There you
August
go.
19th, 2025, discussing a recent renovations and a new campaign called All the More. During the interview, she stated that customer and employee feedback to renovations has been overwhelmingly positive. Cue to flash
Bull.
the drop in stocks that lost the $100 million or
Bro,
whatever.
right?
Mhm.
With many managers asking when their stores can be updated. She also emphasized that the core elements of Cracker Barrel, such as the rocking chairs, the peg game, and the vintage decor, are remaining. And I tell you what, I saw that interview. Hold on. This whiskey is. Blech.
Hold on, before Curie
Excuse
thinks
me.
we're talking about something weird and fringe on the internet.
I saw this interview, right? And the look Michael Strahan gave her and the camera when she started saying this was just like, seriously?
Oh God, right?
Are you,
Oh my
are you,
gosh, send it
are
to
you
me.
serious?
Oh, I see it. Oh, I
What's
see it.
that?
So,
Hmm.
Curie, the peg game is not anything weird, you internet weirdos. Stop it right there. Put the lubricants down, you freaks.
Oh, peg game, gotcha.
So basically, these are golf tees in a triangle. The motivation of this game is you play this game while you are waiting, and it is a game of wits. The rule is if you move a golf tee over a golf tee, you remove the golf tee, you moved it over.
Okay.
The goal of said game is to get only one golf tee in the triangle.
Yeah.
I
Ain't
see.
it
Okay.
awkward? Comment section. Ain't it awkward?
Here, I'm posting it in general chat if you guys want to see the 1 minute interview thing
Oh God,
where she
it
says all
it
that shit.
It was literally terrifying. So, yeah, no, she goes on Good Morning America for this. The host absolutely looks like he's losing his freaking mind, saying, bitch, you did what?
Yeah.
And
Oof.
then she proceeds to double, triple down like pirate software.
Like pirate software.
Sorry,
Did you-
everyone's
did you
bagging on
watch
pirate
the-
software lately. I gotta throw that in there.
Well, here's the thing: is he kept streaming and kept doing things too, even with everything that was going on. And
Yeah.
I think it finally broke him. Just like I think he's finally like done.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen him on.
No,
in a
he's streamed.
bit?
He just kept streaming. He's playing OSR.
Yeah. OSR.
He just kept going
OSR.
through it, and I'm not gonna lie, I respect him for that. I do not respect for what he did to that wall, though. That wall, what he allegedly did to that wall is disgusting. You shouldn't do that in a house with a lady. Am I right, Yuki?
OSR.
You shouldn't do that in a wall when you're sharing a house with a lady.
You shouldn't do what? Oh, are we talking about my roommate?
No, we're talking about
We're
pirate
actually
software.
talking about pirate software, yeah.
Well,
Unless your
what
roommate
did
happened to have been
pirate
pirate
software do? Wait a minute, what happened?
We're not gonna
Yuki
talk
is not
about
up on the
pirate
latest
software.
on the
No,
latest
she is
goss.
not. No, she is not.
I've been out of state for like a week.
Bro, this
I've
happened
been
3 weeks
hiking.
ago.
Okay, I've been in the forest.
So
So-
you've been hanging out with the Lorax, huh?
Yeah. How the
You can call
trees.
him that.
Yeah. Speaking
What?
with the trees.
I call him Grandpa.
Yeah.
Ah.
He speaks for the trees, right?
He's not my grandpa. My grandpas are all of them have been the dead, but like I claim him. He is grandpa.
Fair.
Yeah.
And Shades is Poppy. Hi, Poppy.
I hate it here.
You love it here. You love it here. Don't lie.
Ah.
Don't lie to the people.
Listen,
You come back
he-
every week, so
He
Yeah.
told me, don't bring that shit here, Yuki. Don't do it.
Oh, you don't have to worry about it, Yuki. I'm the one that's been keeping it alive when you're not here. Like,
Only because my freaking moderator did that on a Thursday a couple times, and Sage was like, "Wait, what?" And then he was like, "Oh yeah,
hey,
that's
hi,
right."
Poppy.
Well, like when he started hanging out, and doing the collabs with us, the chats were still calling us Papa Yuki and Mama Shades, and we were like, "Fucking stop!" And Sage, poor Sage, was like, "What is happening? What is the lore? I need
don't know
lore
if it was.
drop."
I don't know if it was poor Sage. I think it was intrigued Sage.
Yeah.
What happened? So then we had to tell him of the
Poppy Shades.
shenanigans of
The poppening.
Stardew. The poppening.
Yep.
I drew a red poppy one time with shades of sunglasses on it and sent it to him, and he's like, "What is this?"
And then I
It's
was
you,
like,
Poppy,
"Wait,
of
damn
course."
it, Yuki." So yeah, the TLDR on the Cracker Barrel thing. She did this Good Morning America, which is like the premier talk show for America. Totally deadpanned it, totally was serious, stuck to her talking points. The host was like, "You what?" And then everyone else is like, "You fucking what?"
Her
And
exact
then-
words was, "Here's another soundbite for you," as in, "Hey, please distribute this as a soundbite," and proceeded to say everybody loves it as their stocks were plummeting.
Not just plummeting, but like free fall. Like
Yep.
ejection seats don't work.
Because
All engine failure.
Free
Free
falling.
Like all engine failure, no ejectors, nothing. $100 million
Yikes.
valuation. And so some shitlord creates a fake letter that looks
yeah.
like Cracker Barrel finally owns up to all of it,
Yes.
which they didn't.
No.
It tricked me. I
Mhm.
thought it was real.
It tricked my entire community as well. And I was like,
Ah.
all right, source,
no.
where is it on the website? Because I was like, it's 2025 or 20 whatever the fuck. And I was just like, where is it at on their website? I need to see this to believe it. I'm from the show me state. Show me, motherfucker. And no one did. So I looked, and it's a fake. But they have said, so we're changing the logo. We're probably not going to do all of the remodels on our stores like this. I'm just hoping that they good and well understand that they need to new Coke the hell out of this.
The sad part is they survived COVID as
I
a
know,
restaurant chain,
right?
right?
Mhm.
In order to tank themselves.
Right?
Well, like, is she even Southern? Like, is that
No.
is
You
that
don't
what-
have to be Southern to
Oh,
work
that's
for these
why.
for
Well,
corporations.
no, it's
like,
not that. It's just that you need to know your audience, right? A lot of people, the South literally kept Cracker Barrel alive. It really
Oh,
did,
yeah. Oh,
especially
yeah.
with the older people that still continued to visit.
That's because you got to
Like-
go there to get your sweet tea.
Yes, sweet tea. I will say, I do give them their dues where it is dude. Their sweet tea's nice.
Yeah, gotta love their sweet tea. If you're sitting out there in a rocking chair and sipping on some of their nice sweet tea, it's gonna be delicious. I tell you what.
Tell you
I have no
what.
idea where that voice came from, but I rolled with it.
May you pardon my French,
Parlez-vous le français?
but this bitch ain't from the South.
She ain't from the South.
She's a goddamn Yankee from California. California,
Oh,
I hate.
oh.
Yeah.
That's what's with the like sanitary style.
Right.
Okay.
That's
that makes
just
sense.
like that's just like how somebody tried to sue Texas Pete's hot sauce because it's not made in Texas.
Ha! Okay, that's
Yeah.
funny. This shit
Yeah.
is tragic.
Or how how a group tried to sue Buffalo Wild Wings because they were trying to say that their boneless wings were boneless wings. And they're like, no, those are chicken nuggets, sir. Those are chicken nuggets. They're not
Bro,
boneless
right?
wings. How dare you misrepresent me?
How dare you
Misrepresent.
misrepresent us? We are boneless nuggets.
How
I say-
dare you misrepresent my boneless wings? I'm gonna take you to
I hate
court.
it here.
You love it here. You're the one that started this. You're the one that started to make me drink.
No,
Today.
I hate it that they're changing an American institution that has been one of the constants for any road tripping American family across the Eastern Seaboard and the Midwest.
You know, now that I think about it, you're right. Cracker Barrels are mostly located
Yeah.
at exits.
Yes.
Like they're not located like in the middle of a town or anything like
Nope.
that. They're located near exits.
yes.
Yuki, or
They're
not Yuki,
like right off the highway.
Karate, you guys have exits, right? The UK's got exits.
No,
Yeah, I think so.
they have petrol stations. I've
They
played
what?
I've played Euro Truck Simulator. I know how Britain works.
Dude, I bought that so we can play it. Me and you have never played it. We haven't been
need to
truckers together.
play that.
I wanna use the CB radio to talk to your fine
You know
golden
what?
retriever booty.
You know what? We'll do it. We'll do it. We will do it.
Hey, the
Yeah.
booty mongering is mine to do.
That's true, and it's my
I
booty.
live in
Monger. I got you.
booty.
I got you. Yep. She mongers my booty, Chad. Apparently, yep.
Apparently, it is.
I monger all the booties. I am the butthole bandit. I will steal your butthole. We've been through this.
The sad part is, this is just Yuki. She hasn't even had any alcohol. Like this is just Yuki.
I know
have
we had
actually
a
never seen her
conversation about
drunk.
me being the butthole bandit. Huh?
Yeah, we did.
This
Yeah.
reminds
The
me of
last
the
time she
Frito
was here.
Bandito. Did I sing the Frito Bandito for you guys at all?
Do it.
I am the Frito Bandito. I steal Fritos and corn chips and more. I steal the wait, I messed it up. I'm sorry. I've had alcohol. I love them, I do. I steal them from you because I am the Frito Bandito. Yeah, and I think it has to do with Fritos. My brain wants to say it exists and it's not a fever dream, that's an actual thing. I had to have heard it somewhere. If I came up with that on my own, that shit needs to be copyrighted, but I doubt
We
I
need to
did.
copyright that quickly because Frito-Lay is going to come calling. And I'm going to tell them
I'm
$100,000
Googling
for
the
me
Frito
and my homies. At least.
Nope, the Frito Bandito is a thing. He was a
Damn
cartoon
it.
character.
Damn it.
This was back in the day. Hold on.
Back in
I found the
day,
video.
Back in the day.
Politically incorrect ad from the 70s. This is when stereotypes were okay and children cartoon characters shot guns at each other.
Oh, damn it, Sage. We're going to be canceled now.
Oh, is that why the
No.
Taco Bell dog's gone?
Probably.
Bro, probably.
I like
So-
Taco Bell
So
dog.
hold
I'm
on.
throwing this up in general for you
Hold
guys.
on.
If you guys want to see the
Curie.
Frito Bandita.
Did
Yeah.
you know that Taco Bell used to have a dog as a mascot?
No,
Chihuahua.
I was literally about to go. Taco Bell had a dog.
Yeah, it was a Chihuahua. And I think the one I remember the most is when so do you remember when
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
the first live action Godzilla movie came out with Matthew Broderick?
Yes.
And well, no, not the first live action. The Americanized Godzilla, because they've been making Godzilla movies in Japan back when they were in rubber suits. So this was the first like Americanized one, and literally Taco Bell did a joint press release with the Godzilla movie, and like it was the Taco Bell dog, and like he was in the middle of like the streets of New York City, and he had like this little box trap with a taco inside the box trap, and like he goes, "Here, lizard, 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 lizard,"
Oh my
and then
God,
like
lizard.
and then like the Godzilla,
Yes!
he literally like was stomping over, and he goes, "Oh, I think I'm going to need a bigger box."
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
that. Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Yo quiero Taco Bell. I want
Yo
that
quiero
dog back.
Taco
There's
Bell.
nothing wrong with that dog. I actually watched. I'm ranting and raving now. I actually saw this video of this guy who did an experiment at a college where he wore a sarape and a sombrero. And for those of you that don't know what a sarape is a traditional like protector, like covering that people would wear over their clothes to help like protect from the sun and stuff like that. And obviously everyone knows what a Mexican hat is because it's memeable. I did air quotes for no reason. You guys can't even see my fingers. Anyway, so he
I could
did
hear
that,
the
and
air quotes.
he
Yeah, I
wore
can hear it too.
he even put out like a mustache and all that stuff, and he walked around the college, and he goes, is what I'm wearing offensive? And everyone at the college was like, yeah, it's cultural appropriation, it's offensive. And then he went to a Latino Mexican part of the city, and he walked around in it, and he asked people what they thought about what he was wearing, and they loved it. They're like, yeah, you're showing our culture, like we don't care. I mean, that's
Yeah.
normal where we're from. Like people wear this stuff. It's not anything that's wrong. And just
So
like
that's what I was gonna say. It's like the Mexican culture. They're
Yeah.
the most accepting people of
Yeah.
other people repping their stuff.
I
Like
mean,
they
it's
just
not,
don't care. As long
it's
as you're
not even
not
that
doing
bad.
it with malice, they don't care.
Yeah, it's literally it's an outfit. It's clothes. If you were down in that country or that area and you were wearing that, nobody would bat an eye at you as you're walking through.
Oh God.
Yes,
The
sir.
Taco Bell dog, a Chihuahua,
Yeah,
affectionately
he's passed
named
away.
Gidget, was retired
Yes.
by the company in 2000 due to disappointing sales figures, controversy
What?
over accusations of racism, and a $42 million lawsuit claiming Gidget's character was stolen from two men in Michigan who made a cartoon.
Wait.
What? What? What?
Hold
Wait,
on.
that whole thing
Hold
about
on.
Gidget not driving sales
Hold
numbers
on.
is ridiculous.
Gidget continued to have a career in other commercials and movies before her death in 2009 of a stroke.
Yeah, that's common with Chihuahuas.
She was 12 years old.
So she lived a long life for a doggy.
Born in oh my God, she was born February 7th, 1994, died July 21st, 2009. Comment
Gosh,
section.
she was around for a while.
Comment section. Do you remember Yo Quiero Taco Bell?
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
That's what happened to the Taco Bell dog.
I won't lie, like the UK doesn't have like too many Taco Bell stores, I guess. Restaurants.
That's because of the horse meat thing.
I do like. Well, actually, you know what? I don't know why everyone is against horse meat. Horse meat is eaten all over the world, not in the U.S. obviously, because we treat them like pets. But
yeah.
like literally, like the Mongols, like some of them raise horses to eat. They've got their riding horses that they breed for riding and agricultural purposes, and then they've got horses that they breed for consumption. It's not an uncommon thing.
I think it was less of them not liking that there was horse meat in it and the false advertisement that it's a certain percentage of beef when it wasn't. I think that was the issue.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna hop on that high horse about there being horse meat
my
in
God,
food,
right?
then you got to stop and be like, okay, so that means we can't use glue anymore because they use horse hooves to make glue. Like, I mean, come on, seriously, when does it stop? By the way, did you know every time you consume Jello, you're eating part of a horse hoof? Huh? What?
I thought it was cow bone. Hold up.
We're against eating these animals, like, but we put it in everything. Like, come on. Like, if you're, it's just like the Native Americans, they ethically used every part of an animal when an animal passed away. It's no different.
Unless
come
you're
on.
Findus, in which case you will put horse meat in your lasagna.
It says, yes, both cowbone and horsehoof can be used to make glue, as many other animal parts like hides, tendons, and tissues. The process involves extracting the collagen. Interesting.
Yes.
Okay, so I was wondering how the horse hoof thing happened.
Nerd!
Yes. What do you mean, nerd?
Nerd!
I went to culinary school. I have to know this stuff. It's in food.
Nerds! Kiri, join me. We must shout down the nerds. Nerds!
Nerds.
Kiri, put your back into it.
Listen, man, I watch how it's made for fun.
Yes. I used to love that show. Is it still going?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I think it's gone.
So speaking of the United Kingdom and horse meat.
Yes.
Long pause for dramatic effect. Did you know that the food distribution company called Findus Industries or Productions had a lasagna product that was on the market for, I don't know, an indeterminate amount of time, but was recalled in 2013 because it was found to have anywhere between 60 to 100% horse meat in the lasagnas.
I honestly don't think there's anything wrong with that.
The more you know.
I might get canceled for this, but like, if the animal is gonna pass away, there's no sense in like not eating it. Honestly, like if it's a nutrition source, like there are people in other countries that they wouldn't bat an eye at it because like that's what they have. You know, like what are you gonna do? Just because we have options in America doesn't make it wrong.
There's still certain cultures that still eat even dog meat, and I actually embarrassed myself recently.
Nope. I will say
off he goes again.
I am not proud of it, but I have eaten dog.
What the fuck?
I will I will add to this that at the time I did not know that it was dog.
Oh, you told me this on stream one time.
Yeah, I was deployed in another location, and we had some foreign nationals come on to do some work on there, and we were told not to eat any of the food that they brought on base because you never know, like they could try to poison us, blah blah blah, blah whatever. But like I had been working with these guys for such a long time, and like I was willing to take the risk, and they offered me this meat between some like flatbread, you know, with a couple of like veggies and stuff like that, and I ate it. And like I said, this is really good. And like I asked them, I was like, what is it? And they had told us that it's some dogs that they had caught from the local stray dog population that, you know, and like I didn't know, but like I said, I'm not proud of it, but like I can say that I have tasted it, and you wouldn't be able to tell it any differently from any other kind of meat that you were eating.
Well, like that's in my friend's culture, there's commonly dog farms for those types of things, and she had a rescue from one of those farms, and it became the family dog. And during a move or a storm or something, I can't exactly remember how it escaped, but the pupper escaped and it was never seen again. And she's like, oh, I'm pretty sure that someone else found it. You know, meaning that she thinks that became someone's food. But I assumed like, oh, someone else found it, so it's happy and it's like cuddled up in front of a fire and like it's all happy. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, if it's a nice pupper, then that at least it's happy. And she's like, yeah.
No.
And
oh no.
My friends
no.
Oh no.
My friends pulled me to the side later and they're like, Yuki, that's not what she meant.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's what we had for dinner last night.
That there are countries that was a option that those countries are now like their government is now cracking a bit down on that a bit more. I watched a video recently. I love this. I love watching cooking shows. I love watching
yeah.
YouTube videos on food.
Mm-mm.
And I think it was like the best ever food review show. They were doing a video in one of the Asian countries, and like he asked if it was okay if they filmed in a certain spot, but because the lady was serving dog, she asked not to be filmed because their country is cracking down on it. And so yeah. So I mean, there are countries that are starting to crack down on that. Because
Yeah, that's recent though. That's like a recent.
that is a recent thing. It's because food is sources have become more reliable as far as meat in certain countries. That was a thing. That was back when it wasn't as reliable and you got your protein where you could. So yeah, it's a terrible thing. And again, I don't condone it or anything like that. I love my precious animals, but it'd just be the same thing as going and poo-pooing somebody else's culture.
Comment section.
Yeah.
Comment section. Would you eat a Ganymede sea rat?
A what?
A
Calm down,
Ganymede sea
Bebop.
rat.
Calm down, Bebop. That's
Ganymede.
the only reference I'm going to give the rest of the table.
Yes.
Calm down, Bebop.
Yes. Sorry. Sorry.
I'm befuzzled.
So, if you don't know, that was what? Sage, was that episode 2 or episode 3?
Want to say it was definitely early on. That was probably episode 2.
Yeah. So, if you don't know,
It was
Cowboy
before they.
Bebop,
I think it was before they
met Ed
introduced
or
Faye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you don't know Cowboy Bebop, the best space western manga and anime combination of all time. Before they canceled I will die on this hill. I will fight you.
I would say it does beat out Trigun, but Trigun is up there as one of the best Western sci-fi anime.
That's my number 2, hands down.
Yeah.
Trigun's so good.
But yeah, no, like episode 2 or 3 of Cowboy Bebop was literally Spike and Jet hunting down a terrorist organization who were eco-terrorists.
Eco-terrorists, yes.
I found the video because I recently watched it too. It was Saigon After Midnight.
What?
Oh yeah. Oh, for the best food ever review show.
Hey,
you watch it
Saigon
too,
After
Yuki?
Midnight, Vietnam late night street food. Yeah, yeah.
If I could physically move my character's hand to rub your head, I would right now.
Back to Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, the second or third episode was like Spike and Jet were trying to hunt down this eco-terrorist organization, and Ganymede in the early days of settlement was like, yeah, we gotta eat the sea rats, because they basically made rats with wings and gills, and they started to eat them as like, you know, a struggle meal. But then like they didn't need to do that, so the eco-terrorists were like, save the Ganymede sea rat. So that's the joke.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of popular movies
Yeah.
and television, if you guys had to pick between Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2, which one is the better movie?
1.
Oh, Yuki just hopped straight in there with the one. With the one.
I think I'm also going to go for 1.
I'm going to be right back.
Is it because you remember 1 better than 2?
Yeah. I'd say it's definitely because I remember it better. Because the only thing I remember from 2 is the pigeon lady.
Oh yeah,
The pigeon lady was so sweet.
She was. I would say I liked 2 more, and it was more because he was not in an area where he was familiar, and not only that, but some of the extra actors that they got in number 2 were great. Like when he was I think he stayed at the Trump Hotel, if I'm remembering correctly, in New York City, and goodness, what is the name of the guy? He played Frankenfurter in God, I'm even forgetting the name of the movie. He was the original guy who played the clown in the Stephen King stuff. He played the butler in the Clue movie. Goodness, he played the devil in Legend. I'm listing off all these movies he's at, and nothing is triggering anybody's mind.
I mean, you know my knowledge of like actors and stuff.
Who is it? Tim Curry. Tim Curry played the bellboy in Home Alone 2, and it was hilarious. Yeah, no, it was. I liked it. I liked it.
Hmm.
Not only that, but it was more dangerous. It wasn't. He was not in familiar territory at all. Like where he was felt safer in his house, and he was able to do that stuff, and he knew where everything was. He had to be more creative in two. He had to be more creative in two to deal with his
Yeah.
problems.
That's true.
All right. So I come back to hear Sage just saying nonsensical reasons as to why empirically Home Alone 2 is better.
Oh, I didn't say empirically. I just said is. Empirically means that I'm sticking to my point and nobody else's point matters. I think that they have valid points, but I am arguing against and for favor of two. Which means I can argue it. Logically.
So this is why
Get
I don't
out.
like number 2 as much.
Get
It's
out.
because so what?
No, not
let me
you.
explain.
Not you. The cat boy.
Oh, okay. So let me explain.
He's gone.
Hey,
Insert Mario pipe
he's
noise.
gonna find my candy
Blah, blah, blah.
stash. What was I talking about? Oh, right. So where is it? He's in my candy stash. I forget what we were talking about. Oh,
Ooh, piece of
right. Home
candy.
Alone 2.
I thought candy. I'm happy.
Tail got me a bird all of a sudden.
Get the hell back up here. Stop eating her candy. The implications for this alone.
Okay, so number
Yeah.
1 was very homey,
I think
you
I
know,
have
and
too
it
much
was
candy, guys.
cozy.
Too much
and
sugar.
It was funny, and the point was to be funny. But I feel like number 2 was expensive just to be expensive. They chose the most
It had
expensive
Donald
hotel,
Trump in
the
it.
most expensive things in it, the most expensive actors and actresses, and it was almost like a flex.
Don't
Like, it
forget the most
wasn't-
expensive cameo from retail mogul at the time, Donald Trump.
Yeah, it felt like a flex more than the reason for the movie.
I think
If that
Sage
makes
is in a
sense.
sugar
Is he having
high.
a stroke?
Oh no,
Yuki,
some of those
smack him.
had some shrooms. I don't know. Oh, hold on.
Oh God, Jesus.
Nope, he's gone. He's gone to the wind. It's fine. He'll recover in 2 to 10 business days.
Dude, what? I don't have that.
It-
I don't have that kind of time. Yuki, we need him next week.
Oh snap! I don't know. You're asking a lot, boss.
Okay, hands down, Home Alone 1. It was more homey. It was Kevin McAllister defending his home, not some random hotel that he had talked and bullshitted his way into.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, look, he's sweating it out. It's fine.
Okay, you good? You good? You back? You back? You live?
What was I doing?
Another
Yes.
shot.
No, don't do this to me. That's shot number 4. And in what? Less than an hour?
Yeah,
Less than an hour.
exactly.
4 shots and a mixed drink. What you trying to do to me, boy?
exactly.
Get off my naked grandmas.
God damn it.
I was talking to the dog. Not you, Chase.
I forget she-
Ham.
It gets worse.
Ham.
Damn it. Yuki, stop doing art IRL. Jesus Christ, you're gonna get me canceled. So, to almost 100 subscribers, cheers.
Oh, I didn't pour a shot if that's what you're drinking too. Like
Son of a
I almost
bitch.
drank my acrylic paint instead of my coffee.
Oh no.
do that, Yuki. You're gonna be drunk on a different substance if you do that.
I think this one is
Vincent
non-toxic.
Van Gogh, is
Hold
that
on, let
you?
me read. Heavy body acrylic. It doesn't say non-toxic, but it doesn't say it is toxic.
Don't eat
So,
pig, kids.
I do want to follow up. Did Shades give his opinion on which one was the better one?
Number 1, hands
Yes.
down.
Okay. So I'm the only one that enjoyed number 2 more. But this also leads into another topic that I wanted to discuss about child stars in movies and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
how it messes with them. There was an
Yes.
article on IGN that came out where Sophie Turner, who began playing Sansa Stark on HBO's Game of Thrones, aged at just 13 years old when she started. She's put out there on the internet some words of warning for the network's young actors set to star in the
For
upcoming
what?
Harry Potter TV series.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So yeah, about how the impact of social media grew and had an impact on her mental health and things like that. Because like these kids, they get famous like real fast, right? If it's something
Oh, yeah.
good, they get famous real
Yeah.
fast, and it does not prepare them for the real world whatsoever because they just see the
No.
stars in their eyes. Like, yeah, so nothing against there being child stars because we need them. Like there are
Mhm.
certain roles that a 23-year-old man shouldn't be playing, right? So like,
I'm
come on.
reminded
because
of
then
the
you'll
"How
have
do
the
you do,
Folgers
fellow
commercial.
kids?"
Yeah,
Oh my god, right?
and it's just
And
like
the Folgers commercial where they meant to get like a 2-year-old or whatever to play the little sister, but it was someone in her like late teens or early 20s,
yeah,
and it just
yeah.
looked it just didn't look good.
It's so yeah, so child stars, they're a necessity and things like that. But yeah, no, that really messes with people. I mean, just look at what do we have? I mean, we were just talking about Macaulay Culkin. So
Yeah.
thankfully,
Mm.
he's taken better care of himself. He's living a wonderful life
That
with his
man
wife
is
and his 3
married
kids.
to an
Yeah.
absolute bombshell of a woman, and
Oh
he
yeah,
has 2
oh
children.
yeah. Mhm. You
I
got
would
2 children.
totally body swap with that man. Just be like, yes, my brain
He
isn't
is-
his.
He has picked himself up, but he had issues with substance abuse and things of that
Mm.
nature.
For years,
remember
when he's
yeah.
writing. Same thing with our favorite redhead freckled girl, Freaky Friday. Please help me out here.
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan was in the news for all sorts of things. Got arrested multiple times
Britney Spears.
because she was living a star. Britney Spears is another good example. And a lot of these kids that were child stars, everybody included, a lot of the things they were doing were run by their parents. So they weren't even in charge of their own money or lives, which is why they did a lot of the stuff they did was to rebel. It's a very slippery slope. Not
Mhm.
saying
Well,
you don't want your kid to be successful and become an actor or anything like that. Sure, that's fine.
it can
But
also be argued that a lot of people go through these issues in their early teens, early 20s, and they level out. The only difference is that most of the time they're not being followed around by paparazzi, so it's not displayed for everyone to see their mess ups.
I counterpoint that with people that have money and people that don't have money. People that have money are more likely to do more crazy and outlandish things because they don't care because they've got a constant stream of revenue. Whereas people that don't have money, they're going to be a little more careful with how they handle their life. Not in all cases, but in most cases. So they mature a little bit faster because they don't have access to, I want to say, infinite entertainment.
Yeah, the boredom hits different when you're rich enough to find.
Yeah.
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 that's
When
true.
money is no object, you're more likely to put yourself in more dangerous situations that can mess up your adult life versus people that don't have money. I mean, they live comfortably because we know that there's people that don't have money at all and they go to crime, which isn't the acceptable way to do it, but is also not necessarily 100% their fault, depending on their upbringing and things like that. They had no choice but to resort to that because they felt like they had no choice. So I mean, there's a spectrum. There's a spectrum, just like
Mhm.
the spectrum we're on. But that's just how it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I'm the only diagnosed one here. What spectrum
Yeah,
are you
yeah.
fucking talking about?
The life spectrum.
No,
Spectrum-
I'm diagnosed.
Spectrum
also
does not
diagnosed.
only
Yeah.
work with ADHD diagnosis. Spectrum can fit a multiple wide range, which is why it's called spectrum. Spectrum literally means wide range.
Mm.
Which
just
now
wanna
makes me
be
wonder
loved.
why the internet company Spectrum named themselves Spectrum. Is it because they have a wide range of frequencies?
So 3 out of 4 of us
They
are,
have a wide range of
are
fuck up. I
confirmed
mean,
to be fucked up. I mean, autistic as shit.
We're sorry.
What's your excuse, Sage?
What's my excuse? Considering I've lived
There's
for
no
hundreds of
way.
years.
there's no
Hey,
way that you're not on
Sage,
the spectrum
Sage,
with
What are you
us.
talking
Sage,
about?
shut up. Shut up, let me talk.
Hey,
Shut up and let me talk.
I'm-
Shut up and let me talk. As a friend, I love you dearly. There is no way you are not and I mean this
Right.
with all the respect possible.
I do not think I'm on the spectrum. I have been tested.
I'm pressing
And
X
found
to
wanting.
fucking doubt. No,
That
found
reminds
wanting.
me
No.
of like it reminds me of a post that was like, you know, the best way to diagnose someone is to put them in a room with someone who is on the spectrum
Right?
and see how fast they click.
Right?
And I was like, that's such a move.
Sage, you got three of us. 3 of us out of 4 of us are on the spectrum, like legitimately confirmed.
Let me put it to you this way, ladies and gents. I'm going to put on my suave voice for you.
Yeah.
I was always one of those children that could fit in with any group. I never had any issues. It didn't matter if you were on the spectrum or not. I always found a way to ingratiate myself with the culture and make myself well known. I was very articulate as well when I was a child and used big words, fancy ways of speaking, in order to make myself more liked. I just knew how the system worked and I abused it.
Bro, that's called masking, and that's
Yeah, I was literally about to say that's
What?
called
Bro,
masking.
bro, that's called masking.
That's literally what masking
Okay.
is.
Let
So
me put it
there's
to
two
you.
differences. Okay,
Let
so
me.
there
Let me
are
put it
chameleon
to you.
children and autistic kids that use camouflage or masking for their social behaviors to fit into neurotypical dominated groups. So it could be that he is a chameleon and not masking because they are individual and they're not exclusive. But
I will say that everyone that I've ever talked to has said that they felt like they can tell me anything, so I could just have one of those personalities
yeah,
to where
the
people
chameleon.
just connect with me easier because I'm willing to sit there and listen to what they have to say. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a slight difference where chameleonism and autism, it's where the person kind of imitates the other's movements, postures, facial expressions, things like that. That would make them feel comfortable. And then there's the other chameleon that will vibe match. And the people that vibe match can't be autistic because usually autistic people kind of miss the marker on reading the room emotionally for a really long time, if that makes sense.
I've always felt like I was really good at reading rooms and I'm able to match my level to wherever it needs to be to talk with people. So I probably am a chameleon.
Yeah, you should look it up. It's very interesting, actually.
Not that there's
Chameleon
anything wrong
children.
with that. I love you all, even if you do have ADHD. Like that doesn't matter. I have a sister. I have a sister
ADHD
who
and
literally
autism, yeah.
who
We
is
have both in
autistic.
this house.
So like yeah. I grew up with her.
I've been diagnosed with ADHD, but Shades and I have a very as the words are hard, Shades.
We fucking
have a
talk
suspicion.
lot, and we're wondering if Yuki ain't one of me. 'Cause
Yeah,
I am officially diagnosed.
we're thinking that I may be on the TISM scale somewhere instead of just the ADHD type scale, which they're on the same spectrum,
Yeah.
but it's different levels, different sides, if that makes sense. So yeah.
I will
Which,
say, when I was younger, though, they did try to put me on Ritalin because I didn't want to be social with people, and that was more of a choice than an actual tick wrong with me. And so they put me on Ritalin, right? Because they put my sister on Ritalin because they took us to the doctor. That's why I said I've been diagnosed, but did not have the actual diagnosis. Because they put me on Ritalin and it made things worse. I'm like, oh well, if it made things worse, then we have got to give him the riddle out so that way he's back to the way he was. Riddle out's not a real thing, by the way, guys.
Oh my god.
I
Don't worry
cannot
about
believe.
So yeah, no, like I said, I've probably been tested because what parents don't want to know what's wrong with their kids.
No,
I know that my ex is very big on. My daughter has gone to the doctor more than I ever thought possible when I was a kid.
Oh damn.
For all sorts of things. And it's just, yeah, parents just want to know. And the doctors will diagnose you even if you don't have that thing just to put you on the medication they're trying to test. And then when that medication doesn't meet results, when it doesn't meet results, they take you off and they're like, oh, my bad. No, it looks like we were wrong. They didn't have that because the medicine didn't work as intended.
Bro, right?
Yeah, like
So
misdiagnosis is also a thing because like I remember before I got like my ADHD, autism diagnoses, I had one doctor that thought I was schizophrenic.
Mhm.
So
That's
that
a
was also a thing.
crazy
Yep.
oops there. How
I
do you
know.
do
No,
that?
no, it's easy because you got that internal voice telling you, "Don't
Yeah,
do this."
be-
People are
because
gonna
of the
judge you.
internal voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because I think I was like 13 at this point, and like I'm already not good at explaining how I feel because like
Mhm.
what are emotions? How do they work? I
Well,
don't get
right.
it. I'm
What
I'm
is
30 plus.
love?
I still don't get it. But like, imagine trying to like as a 13-year-old child having to explain what is going on in your head. So I
To
just
an
like explained
adult.
it as best I could, which was like this internal voice is just telling me to do XYZ or not do XYZ. And this excuse me, and this doctor just went, "Oh, you're schizophrenic." And I was kind of like,
No.
"No."
See, when I was a child, if there was stuff that I did not like doing, like, okay, for example, shoveling. I lived in a state where we would get blizzards like crazy, and shoveling was what the children had to do because their parents wanted to be sadistic and make them shovel. Anyways, so I would be out
Damn.
there shoveling and I would be miserable, right? Well,
Hmm.
I would create a voice in my head. The funny thing is this was Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, not the remake, but the original.
God
And he would
damn it.
encourage me. He would encourage me and like placate me, and that's what motivated me to keep going and doing it.
Oh,
even if
that's
I didn't want to do it.
imaginative. Yeah.
Yeah. So I use my imagination a lot. Like when I was falling asleep, I used to use my imagination to play the Super Nintendo. So I would literally form my hands in the shape of a Super Nintendo controller, and I would close my eyes and I would picture the game I wanted to play, and I would do all the moves that I knew I
What?
wanted to do in the game because I memorized the levels. Yeah, no, I have a very good imagination.
So when I was getting diagnosed, I wasn't even, so I was in therapy for CPTSD, and the more I talked about my symptoms and stuff and my trouble concentrating and like organization being my thing, but I get really frustrated with myself very often and things like that. She was like, "Oh, honey, that comes with ADHD," and I said, I'm not ADHD. And she said, "Oh, yeah, you are." Let's sit down and I'm going to talk you through this. So that's where that started. Then I got the official diagnosis a year later.
The worst part about
Yeah.
that is the internet says that those are almost the same.
What, the autism and the ADHD?
No, the CPSD and the ADHD.
Yes, they go hand in
Mm.
hand. They're like cousin symptom or cousin conditions. So
They're like
if
cousin
you have
brother
depression,
wives.
yeah,
I
if
tell
you have
what,
depression, you can actually develop ADHD.
God. Oh God.
That's just like you can develop type 2 diabetes.
What's happening to my
Oh God.
camera?
She's
No,
so
she's
small.
gone to dangerously small
Oh,
levels.
God.
Cover your butts. Cover your butts.
Cover your butt. She's gonna invade them, and not in the fun way.
I'll take
Yeah, sorry,
anal
the
bum
light
cover for
started coming
500,
through.
Alex.
Oh,
That's an album cover. I
Okay,
tell you,
I'm
I've been
good.
trying to invent the anal bum cover since before you were born, Trebek.
what
Booty.
the fuck? Oh God. What? What? Ah!
We have asked you to answer the question: the sound that a doggy makes. You've put bow wow, or we would have accepted either bow wow or rough. Ah, rough, just the way your mother likes it, Trebek. For those that don't know, I'm quoting Celebrity Jeopardy from Saturday Night Live. It's great if you've never checked it out. I highly recommend it. It's hilarious. The guy that does Sean Connery is always at
Yes.
war with the guy who played Trebek was God. Why am I? What? I'm having a bad day with naming actors. He was the elf in Elf.
Santa!
The other guys. He was the accountant with the glasses. He did that video with his tiny toddler daughter.
Will
the
Ferrell.
Pearl video.
It was Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell. Yeah, Will Ferrell. There we go. Dude, that video still has me cracking up. Where like he
Bruh.
had his little tiny daughter come and knock on the door and be like, "Where's my effing money?" And he's like, "Calm down, Pearl. Pearl, you've been drinking." And she had like an empty beer bottle.
God damn it.
Pearl, I said I'd get it to you next week.
Yep.
All right. That's it for this Vboomer. Before we get into weird child exploitation film, weird shit.
God.
God damn it.
And despite Yuki's size, she's not a child. She's
No,
not a
this is
child.
a
And she's not being
32-year-old
exploited.
woman.
Sir. Did you just say I'm 38?
32.
Okay.
Being generous.
You're being generous.
Okay,
I'm
she's
You just want
30.
hero.
40.
Fine.
I'm almost 40. Is there a point where I phase out of being a V-boomer because I'm over a certain age?
No.
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 Then do
not
I
even.
become a V elder at that point?
The elder.
Okay. Yuki, where can
You're
we find you?
Ascended. Yukiscribbles on all platforms. Don't message me on Facebook or on the Twitter because I probably won't reply to you.
Don't
Gary,
slide into those DMs.
where can we find you?
Wait, who?
Carrie, where can I
Oh,
find
me.
you?
You broke up on my end.
Sorry.
You can find me on Kirari Mochizuki on Twitch on Mondays and Wednesdays, and on Twitter on Kirari_Mochi_VT.
Sage, how about you, buddy?
You guys can find me live on Twitch on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
He's been
Sergeant
my candy again.
Sage, SGT_SAGE.
Bet. Comment section, you can find me shades_4_SHA 3ES, all platforms across the board, unless they don't like underscores, in which case shades 4 look, there's a 3 where the D is. You got it. All right, comment section. If you got anything you want us to talk about next time, especially with Yukiscribbles, whatever she guessed again, please let us know in the comment section down below. If not, please check us out. We will see you next time. Say goodnight.
Goodbye.
We'll see you later. Bye.